Today, we're going to be learning about using the Google Drive to create a Google slide that you can share with other people. Today, you're going to share it with me. So you should have two tabs open. One is your Echo account, and one is your Google account, all signed in. Next to your profile picture, I call this the waffle because it kind of looks like a waffle. And when I click on it, it allows me to see all kinds of Google products. We want to start in your Drive. So we're going to click on the Drive. And I think of the Google Drive as like your backpack. Just like at school you have a backpack to keep all your stuff in. Well, your Google Drive is your digital backpack to keep all of your digital stuff. So these are all different types of creations that I have created in Google Drive. Today we're going to go into create a Google slide. So first you need to click on this new button. And notice some of the things that it lets you create. A new folder, a new doc, a new sheet, a new slide, and more. We are going to open up Google Slides and you will get one slide. And so the first thing I like to do is I like to change it to where I don't have all this writing and stuff on it. I could click on it and then hit the delete button, or I could change the layout. And to change the layout, either right here, if you happen to have it, you can click on it and then choose the blank. Then it makes a blank slide. Or I could come up here, I think it's the slide, apply layout, and I could have chosen the blank slide there as well. I just like to start with a blank slide sometimes. So now you have your blank slide. And what you're going to do is you're going to go find in the library a book that you have read. So I'm talking about the website. So open a new tab and type in our library website, which is lib for library.comalisd.org. Mine goes there automatically because I go there all the time. Click return, choose Danville. This is the home tab. We want the catalog tab. And this is where we search for books. So I want you to first find a book that you have read that you have liked. So I know a book called Out of My Mind that I have loved. Oops. And so I know that's the title, so I'm going to go ahead and click title search. And this is it. So I want to get that image. So I'm going to click on the title. And now I'm going to take my two fingers and click on the mouse pad. Two-finger click and copy image. Then I'm going to go back into my Google slide, and again I'm going to two-finger click and paste, and that allows me to paste it. And then I'm going to click and drag it to wherever it is I want. Then I'd like you to add a short little caption about the book. So you need this text box, click and drag, and type me one or two sentences about the book. So the book Out of My Mind is one of my favorites because it gives the reader a new perspective of someone who can't talk. It's better than wonder. So now that I have my little caption, I'm going to leave it right there. Next, I want you to go back to the library catalog, and I want you to find a book that you haven't read, but you might be interested in reading. So first you got to think about, like, what do you want to read about? So like I'm in the mood for robots. I want a story about robots. So robots, I'm going to do a keyword search because I want the book to have something to do with the word robots. And you can see, first off, I have 85 books that have something to do with the word robots. And right away, the first one that pops up is nonfiction. Oh, then I have a humor, Robots Go Wild. And so lots of different types of books, nonfiction, humor, nonfiction. Let's see, what am I? Oh, I've read that one, though. I want a book that I haven't read about robots. And I want a fiction story. Oh, I loved The Wild Robot, and this is the sequel, and I haven't had a chance to read it yet. So I think that's the one I'm going to choose. You can click in the title, You could read a little bit about it to see if it sounds interesting to you. This one is, you can see in the sci-fi section. I would find it in the author's last name is Brown, so B-R-O, in the sci-fi section. So this is the one I want to read. So I'm going to two-finger click the image and copy image, go back to my slide presentation, two-finger click to paste, and put it, click and drag where you want it to go. And again, another caption. So this one would be like, why do I want to read it? So I really want to read this book because I loved the first one. I wonder what will happen to Robot this time. I like exclamation marks. So now I have it. That's really all I want you to do. A book you have read, a caption about it, a book you want to read, and a caption about it. Once you have that basic part done, go ahead and come up here to where it says Untitled Presentation, click on it, and give it a title. And when you title something that you're going to share, you want to make it to where they know where to share it to. So you would put your first name is helpful, and then maybe what class you're in. So like right now we're in Miss Berry, and then put what class period you are from. So second period. That would help the person who you're sharing it with know that that is the right person. Then come over here and you hit the share option, and it's going to ask you who you want to share it with. So like you would share things with me if you wanted me to print something, or you would share it with a partner that you are working together on the same project with. So sharing is a really great Google tool. And all you need to do is know their name. So you know my last name is Zip. And then right away, you can see my first name, Melissa Zip, has popped up. So I'm going to click on Melissa Zip, and I am going to send it. You can even add me a note. Please print this page and let me know in Miss Berry's class. That's if you really wanted me to print it and send it to you. So I'm going to hit send, and then it would be in my way, it would be there waiting for me. So now if you still have time, use some time to enhance your product. Click some of these tools that I have up here. Background, layout, maybe you could change the background color to something, or change the background to an image, let you find an image. I'm not going to do that right now. So play around with this. See how you can enhance it to make it look better. You know, highlight, change the font to something, change the size, change the color. Learn a little bit about Google Slides, so the next time you really have to do a presentation for real, this practice will have paid off. Thank you for listening.